Welcome to the Daily Advent Reflection Series. Thank you for tuning in. The series is a parish-based hometown effort to offer you a thought to reflect upon each day during Advent. I hope that it is spiritually beneficial and uplifting to you and will be a useful aid in observing the holy season of Advent. Advent has a twofold purpose. It presents the necessity of being prepared for the second coming of Jesus at the end of the world, and is a preparation for the celebration of Christmas. It is oriented in the future coming of Jesus and in the past, when Jesus became incarnate by being born of the Virgin Mary. This all comes together in the now of today. Jesus said in today's gospel, "As it was in the days of Noah, so it will be at the coming of the Son of Man." In those days before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage, up to the day when Noah entered the ark. They did not know until the flood came and carried them away. It occurred to me that Noah and his family were saved from the flood and destruction because they entered the ark and stayed there. Our church has been called a bark of Peter, that is, a ship that was founded by Christ and led by the Pope. It sails on the chaotic waters of sin and darkness found in the world. The swords talked about by the prophet Isaiah in the first reading haven't yet been beaten into plowshares, nor the spears into pruning hooks. Nations still raise their swords against another and train for war. The church, with Christ's promise that he will never abandon her, the Eucharist, and the faithful passing on of the teaching of Christ, is the sure instrument of salvation, won for all by Jesus. It is our place and refuge, afloat on the floodwaters. Yet, even with the flood all around us, there are so many who want to leave the ark, the bark. There are lots of reasons for it, but I sometimes wonder whether we appreciate what we truly have in the boat, with the Eucharist and the sure way of salvation. Maybe people get a little claustrophobic and dive into the chaotic waters. But stay in the boat. Let Advent help you to see the treasure that is found within. The floodwaters are hardly friendly.